Hi everyone, I'm Danny from Squix, and today we're going to look at the 2.9-inch ESPaper module, the Lite kit. So it comes in this box. It contains just the ESPaper 2.9-inch module. If you need also a programmer, a battery, and a case, there's also the Plus kit, which you can order also from the Squix shop. So let's have a look at the kit. It comes in this neat paper box. On the sticker there is also a URL to the setup guide, which will help you to download the right application, the Arduino IDE, set up the right libraries, and get started with the programming of the display as quickly as possible. So let's open it. So there's this nice protecting foam inside so it doesn't get destroyed. We have a little bag around. Take that out. So what do we have here? This is, as I mentioned, this is the Lite kit. It only comes with the module itself. This is mostly intended if you want to pick your own battery and design your own case, and if you already have a programmer around, so then you can save a few bucks and just order the Lite kit. So what do we have here? First of all, we have the ESPaper module. It's 2.9 inch. It has a resolution of 296 to 128 pixels, black and white. We already flashed a little application on the ESP, so you can see what you can do with it. Also, there's the URL again for the setup guide. Beside the display module, we also have 3 buttons which you can use in your program. The reset button wakes up the ESP from sleep. This module is a low power device, so if you run it from a battery, you should have it sleeping most of the time, and you can either wake it up by setting a timer. For instance, it can wake up every 20 minutes, update the data and go back to sleep. If for your application this schedule is too fix, or if you want to give the user the chance to update it whenever he wants, you can you can press this button, and then the ESP will wake up and do the same as if it would have been waken up by timer. The other 2 buttons are just connected to GPIO pins. The S0 button has a special function. For programming, you press it in combination with the reset pin, and then it will go into programming mode. Let's quickly have a look how to do that. First of all, you press the S0 pin, and then you press the reset pin. You release the reset pin, and you release the S0 pin. And with this quick combination, the ESP should be in programming mode and you can upload a new firmware. The S1 pin you can use at your convenience, but due to limitations of the ESP8266, you cannot use it while the ESP is in sleep. So whatever you do, you first have to wake it up to read out the state of the S pin. This is a little limitation which we might overcome in the future by using the ESP32. But with the ESP8266 it would have been complicated and potentially energy consuming to be able to wake up the ESP and still use and read out the state of the pin of the button. So what else do we have? Let's have a look at the back. Here we have the Room 02 module containing the ESP8266 with 2 megabytes of flash. Then we have the serial connector. Of the 6 pins, only 4 are used. We have a 5 volt or also 3.3 volt connector. We have ground, we have receiving serial and transmitting serial pin. Then we have a power on-off switch to really disconnect the battery from the ESP. We have a USB connector, which you cannot use for programming, but you can use it to charge the battery. The battery comes with or needs to have a JST connector. You can use any normal LiPo battery, like this one for instance. It's just important that it has this plug. And then you connect it and you can charge it through the USB pin. There's one important note for charging. We limited the charging current to, I think, 100 milliamps, which charges big batteries like this one only over a long time. We did that to protect the circuit and also make sure that nothing gets set on fire. Then what else do we have? Here we have the connector for the ESP, for the ESPaper module. The ESPaper module itself is programmed through the SPI protocol. We wrote a library, the mini graphics library, which comes with a driver for this display. The code, how to program, I will show you in another video, but I think the ESPaper or the mini graphics library is quite convenient to be used. You have internal buffer for writing operations, so you write draw line. You have functions to write texts in different sizes. You can define your own fonts, and when you're done, you call the commit functions and everything will be written to the display. So I think that's not it about programming. If you order this module, you should have some means of programming the device, and there are different options. You can either use something like this one. This is based on the CP2102 chip serial converter. This module here comes with the Plus kit, so it's very convenient to use. You just connect it to the 6 pins of the module and you're all set. So no hassling with cable connections. You don't have to think so much if you're doing something wrong. Even connecting it the other way around should not be a problem, because then the 5 volt and the ground pins, they are connected with these non-connected pins. So there should not be any problem there. If you decided to order the Lite kit and you already have a serial to USB connector, you just should make sure that it has 3.3 volt logic level support. This module here, which I ordered from Banggood, has a jumper where you can switch the logic level, and basically you connect it to the module. Here in this case I configured a little cable to make everything easier, and in the end I taped it up so all the pins would always be in the same order, so it would be easier to connect and disconnect it. I also wrote front, so I know that I have to connect this to the front and also don't do a mix up there. Did I forget something? I think that's it, and I will show you the Plus kit in a little while in another video. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned. Let me know if you have any question. There is also the support forum. You will see here the URL at the bottom of the screen. feel free to post any questions also about the ESPaper module here, or contact me with other means. Follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.